Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is the second of the month, which means that it's time for SheetLoad collaborators to share our version of this month's SheetLoad of Card Sketch. Now, the SheetLoad of Card Sketch is a sketch, cutting guide, and full supply list provided to all of Call Me Crafty Owl's subscribers. Now, I'll be sure to link to Call Me Crafty Owl's channel in the description box below. On the first of each month, Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Owl channel shares that month's SheetLoad of Card Sketch and explains how to download that sketch. On the second of the month, she shares a full process video using the SheetLoad of Card Sketch, including any tips or tricks she may have. The collaboration team also shares our version of how we use the card sketch on the second of the month. Now, there are both Instagram and YouTube collaboration team members. To find the crafty creations made by the collaboration team members, you can use the hashtag in the title of the video as well as on screen now. We have also added a link to a playlist in the description box below. Now, if you would like to play along with this month's SheetLoad sketch, please be sure to use the hashtags on the sketch when sharing on social media. This way we can see all the wonderful SheetLoads being made by all of our crafty friends. Now, if you print your SheetLoad at 100%, the image included in the SheetLoad sketch is an actual size of an A2 card, which helps when you're designing your card so you can have a visual of what it may look like. The sketch also shares what supplies are needed, how many cards it will yield, and this month the sketch yields 12 cards, the dimensions in case you want to make a single card instead of the whole batch of cards, and alternatives, other ways to use this sketch, such as decorating the inside of the cards with leftover patterned paper. Now, on page 2 of the sketch is the cutting guide. This is where Alicia shows you how to cut your cardstock and your patterned paper for the sketch. So as you can see, for this sketch, we need 2 sheets of 12 by 12 patterned paper. For CS1, we need 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. And for CS2, we need 1.5 sheets of 11.5 by 11 paper. And then you will need 12 A2 size card bases. As you can see, the image here shows you how to cut your patterned paper, and you'll have some leftover paper. You can use this leftover patterned paper to decorate the inside of your cards. Another wonderful benefit Alicia has is channel membership. Now you can go check that out by following the link on her sketch. Now, channel members have some extra perks, and one of those perks that I think most of her channel members are really excited about is there's a one-stop shop to find all of her previous SheetLoad sketches, which makes it super easy to download and go back and do your own rewind of the SheetLoad of cards. So for this month's SheetLoad, I decided to pull in this beautiful pattern paper by Echo Park, and it is America by Lori Whitlock, and it has all these beautiful patterns that are patriotic themed, but you can use them for cards other than just patriotic cards. So I chose to use these 2 pattern papers, this beautiful floral one and this one with all the fireworks. And then on the reverse are the 2 gingham prints, this one in blue and this one in red. So let me share my cards with you. For the sentiments, I used a stamp set by Simon Says Stamp. It is the So Talkative stamp set. And I used 3 different sentiments. I used I'm so glad you exist, thinking of you, and you're simply the best. And then I also added some of the stickers that came in that collection kit just to the top corner of the sentiment panel. And as you can see, I also changed it up a bit in that some I followed the sketch the way it was laid out, and then some I flipped over the bigger piece of pattern paper to the left and then the smaller one to the right. And then I even made a few landscape. And these I did because, quite honestly, I wasn't paying careful attention when I cut my pattern paper, and the florals would have been sideways, which wouldn't have been horrible, but I wanted them to be straight up and down. The ones that I did do vertically, it's because the print didn't show these flowers that were definitively facing upward. So I was able to make them work in that portrait orientation. And then to stamp my sentiments, I simply used some Gina K Designs dye inks that I had in my stash. I used cherry red for the red stamp sentiments and in the navy for the blue stamp sentiments. I think these cards turned out just beautifully. And I happen to have a friend whose birthday is on the 4th of July. So I will definitely be using one of these cards to send her a happy birthday wish. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye!